Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company? If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses. I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants. Zerka Corporation policy is not subject to your approval. It is a sound business model. Save us your commentary. If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll. Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it. We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him. He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job. As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains. Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good. Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. Of course. Zerka Corporation records are available at our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. For your needs here, we maintain a fully stocked storehouse. Speak with Greta Holda about any purchases. Certainly. Please pose your questions to the representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. I suppose you're right. It's not like you can't tell the state of things just by looking around. Mining operations here have not been a success. The ore is substandard, and there's less of it than surveys indicated. With the Sand People raids on top of it all, it's no wonder this planet has been abandoned before. No one knows. There are odd energy fluctuations on this planet, but they defy analysis or explanation. But the effect is obvious. Ore taken from Tatooine is useless for construction. It degrades incredibly fast. Word is getting out about it too. We're running out of buyers. Zerka Corporation is not doing well here. The company would be foolish to stay. It will be costly, but in the end, leaving will be cheaper than staying. I imagine all the heavy equipment will be abandoned. It's not worth shipping out things like sandcrawlers. Maybe the Jawas will find a use for them when we're gone. That's a laugh. We can't ignore evidence that Anchorhead was settled more than once before, and abandoned each time. There's probably a century between each attempt, just long enough for records about why it failed to disappear. The Jawas scavenge ancient tech all the time. It's a remote world. Who knows what's here? Very well, though I do have work to get back to. Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Achua Benki, Yun Patisa, Dichuba Jikotka Naga, Kingu Mwa Mulira Dwana, Kinba Nikcha Lora Kun, Kakincha Nawabakaon, Bagwa Shank Kontimachit Ki Mulira Kun Kin, Tong Hitwama Ak Inkotune. Chiwa aita kang kicha na jupornipo kun mulira slimo poiwanga tang itwamaji human act in ikatune. Chiwa aita kang kicha na jupornipo kun mulira slimo poiwanga tang itwamaji human act in ikatune. Chiwi aita ka tong chicha agi inkotune chuna mulira tang itwamaji kuna. Tongki pa nongku nek abog baba Hasan shan. Noba mulira tilai kunka. Kakincha nawabakaon. Bagwa shank kontimachit Kakincha nawabakaon. Bagwa shank kontimachit Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira tangi wama jiko na tongki pa nongku nek abog.
La boda ni winkis makoma wana kumbes jingpa marulira tok jingbang non kek tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. Uba batu konchi. Tong nong bong chang nung yang. Tong patok smakdelia.
irimo. Papuilta, kolo luz nivanrepu, ikel irimo. Untastar sieltä, ustar kelkis. Kolo luzta. Koulu, on kiipeän koulukio. Papuilta, kolo luz nivanrepu, ikel irimo. Tuffedan kelva, hoisidan kelva. Tuntus lakvan niku kelva, hoisidan kelva vaan inugan kelva. Kuntastar sieltä, ustar kelkis. Sieltä svaade kurissa tuffide andevat. Kolotus ivanreput. Papuilta, tuoda. Helmo tuntuu tiimipilongan ikelfaa. Tuffedan kelfaa, hoisidan kelfaa. Tuntus lakvan niku kelfaa, hoisidan kelfaa, inugan kelfaa. Kuntastar sieltä. Ustar kelkis. Sieltä svaade kurissa tuffide andevat. Tuffedan kelvaa, hoisidan kelvaa. Tuntus lakvan niku kelvaa, hoisidan kelvaa, inugan kelvaa. Kuntastar sieltä. Ustar kelkis. Sieltä svaade kurissa tuffide andevat. Tuffedan kelvaa, hoisidan kelvaa. Tuntus lakvan niku kelvaa, hoisidan kelvaa, inugan kelvaa. Papuilta, kolotus ivanreput, ikel irimo. Kuntastar sieltä, ustar kelkis. Sieltä svaade kurissa tuffide andevat. Tuffedan kelvaa, hoisidan kelvaa. Tuntus lakvan niku kelvaa, hoisidan kelvaa, inugan kelvaa. Kuntastar hjälpa. Oftärker kris. Kielfaden riser tuffide andevat. Tuffeden hjälpa. Horisidan hjälpa. Tuli tufflak fandivut hjälpa. Horisidan hjälpa vad inugan hjälpa. Kolottus Ivanvepus Apuelta Uura Elmo tunfusi nipirongan ikelfa Apuelta Kolottus Ivanvepus ikeltirimo Der Bundas Oftärker kris, Bundastar hjälpa. Tuffeden hjälpa, horisidan hjälpa. Tufflak fandivut hjälpa, horisidan hjälpa vad inugan hjälpa. Vänner för det lufta, se en grådig out, en rösig båt. See a fruit.
Kakincha nawabakaon. Pichage borang turang. Nada chawa ishun kun. Noba murirati lai kuka. Kang ibora tong chitsa. Chesko yohabakaba nopi do ula. Kakincha nawabakaon. Bagwa shank kontimachit Baba Hassan Shan Noba Murirati Lai Kuka Achua Penti Yun Patisa Ichuba Jikotka Naga Kingu Mwa Muriratwana Kinba Nikcha Loda Kun Baba Hassan Shan Noba Murirati Lai Kuka Smilia! Tingkuin ko ka! Patoga yakuli ko kala, Gigi! Kimba no konik dota. Patisa! Kava! Yun patisa! Chiwa aita kang ki jiyokaku! Ciao baso! Gino molirani dubo! Tog kimba! No koneksak! Kava! Yun patisa! Chiwa aita kang ki jiyokaku! Chiwa aita kang ki jiyokaku! Uba baska dwana chijopa muska! Kakincha nawabakaon! Kimba nikcha loda kun!
Maybe we should spend less time shaking people down for credits and more time on finding a way to stop the Sith.
Ciao baso! Gino molirani dubo! Tog kimba! No koneksak!
Go on, leave me alone. I've got stuff to worry about. You don't know. Don't go thinking you know, because you don't know. I've got problems. Deal with that Hut Mata and you will understand. Until then, I just don't want to talk about it.
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi unko tune chuna muri ra. Tangi wama jiko na. Tong kipa nonku nek abog Baba Hassan Shan. Noba muri ra tilai kuka.
Tangabun shan omnang. Wanga kun bis kin ba mularak. Choni yun tun Gigi either dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gomana. Chinapala mule. Tonki ba non tontek. Tunni chachon kun ne mule brabast. Mucho shakapaka. Yi ki kun no ba muladra ki chichon. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes chi pala mulek tong ki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala ni bokurk. Tonga bok sha nagnong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Chuni yun ni jiji aldwana. Kava volpa muli kumana. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes chi pala mulek tong ki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala ni bokurk. Tonga bok sha nagnong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Chuni yun ni jiji aldwana. Kava volpa muli kumana. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes chi pala mulek tong ki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala ni bokurk. Mucho shakapaka. Ye ki kon no ba muladra ki chichon. Mucho shakapaka. Ye ki kon no ba muladra ki chichon. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes chi pala mulek tong ki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala ni bokurk.
You know what? Sometimes you're nothing but a bully.
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes chi pala mulek tong ki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala ni bokurk.
Ako cię kopam. Cino molera ken pajak snima poitlana. Rundi hautonga tonkin badnan konkek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamuri kununkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes tonga buksha unnenon. Kava volpa mulsi, umanabak mulira. Chuni yun tunjichi, aifadwana. Kava volpa mulsui, umana. Lagoda na winkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulira chikun.
Nobody here can compare with the racers you rode against on Terrace. You'll wipe every record from the books of this backwater track.
Rundi hautonga tonkin badnan konkek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamuri kununkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest. Lagoda na winkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Lagoda na winkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Rundi hautunga tonkin badnan konkek. Wanna kumbes chimpayamuri kununkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest. Jibedwana ni bobo. Tungnan unsha nunyan. Muchitito aki jijaku. Lagoda na winkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Lagoda na winkis matona. Yinkin slimo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkabi. Rundi hautunga tonkin badnan konkek. Wanna kumbes Jinpayamui kununkabi tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest. Laboda na rinkis matoma Inkin slimma podona mulirachikun Nova rundi hatunga kuunkabi Kipichaona kingi kosendi Nao pundik kurang wangabula Chila yun nao Laboda na rinkis matoma Inkin slimma podona mulirachikun Nova rundi hatunga kuunkabi Rundi hautonga tonkimba nankongek Wana kumbes Jinpayamui kununkabi Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest.
That isn't fair! On Terrace you had to give a cut to the swoop gang sponsoring you, but at least the rider got the higher share of the winnings.
Laboda na rinkis matoma Inkin slimma podona mulirachikun Nova rundi hautonga kuunkabi Rundi hautonga tonkimba nankongek Wana kumbes Jinpayamui kununkabi Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest. Laboda na rinkis matoma Inkin slimma podona mulirachikun Nova rundi hautonga kuunkabi Rundi hautonga tonkimba nankongek Wana kumbes Jinpayamui kununkabi Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest. Laboda na rinkis matoma Inkin slimma podona mulirachikun Nova rundi hautonga kuunkabi Laboda na rinkis matoma Inkin slimma podona mulirachikun Nova rundi hautonga kuunkabi Rundi hautonga tonkimba nankongek Wana kumbes Jinpayamui kununkabi Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest.
I'm sure they wouldn't mind some of the credits, as opposed to getting it stolen out of their pockets.
Laboda na rinkis matoma Inkin slimma podona mulirachikun Nova rundi hautonga kuunkabi Rundi hautonga tonkimba nankongek Wana kumbes Jinpayamui kununkabi Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest. Jibedwana ni bobo Tonnamun shanunyan Muchititoaki jijaku Rundi hautonga tonkimba nankongek Wana kumbes Jinpayamui kununkabi Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest.
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Always room for more, I guess. Don't know how much longer I'll be around here, but maybe we'll have time for a few races. Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who can turn out the fast times might understand. If there's anything around, it'll be at the Zerka store in their office in the center of town. Stock is scarce on this rock. Just a few years. I used to run down in the canyons, but nobody sees you down there. I wanted crowds. I've been told I am. I might go pro. I'm looking at some contracts, but that's between me and Mata. MATA has some basic incentives for good times, which you probably know, but this is just an amateur track. The pro circuit is where the real credits are, but even that is hurting. I guess a lot of riders were on Terrace. Hurry it up, all right? I have things on my mind. Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who can turn out the fast times might understand. Just a few years. I used to run down in the canyons, but nobody sees you down there. I wanted crowds. I've been told I am. I might go pro. I'm looking at some contracts, but that's between me and MATA. If there's anything around, it'll be at the Zerka store in their office in the center of town. Stock is scarce on this rock. Hurry it up, all right? I have things on my mind. All right, see you around the track.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Terrace alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. I saw you down near the track, didn't I? Or was that someone else? I've been distracted by what happened on Terrace. Sure, not a problem. Might as well try to pass along some of what I know. My racing days are pretty much done. Ah, something I know. Well, something I used to know. My racing days are behind me. Gandalf is the name. Best place to race is wherever the track treats you sweet and your times are golden. It's that simple. You get hung up on any one track and he'll end up like me. My favorite stop was Terrace. Always look forward to going back. No, I don't want to touch my bike at all. Maybe I wasn't in the winner's circle lately, but I still race for sport, you know? A woman? I never won on Terrace, but it was always my first stop on the circuit, and the last if I could help it. That doesn't matter now. You can't ask for more certain closure than the whole planet being gone. Poof, boom, gone. Oh, well, past my prime by any measure. I started late, too. Not like the kids out there now. Some of them are too young. It's a cutthroat business. I've seen some of them burn out after a year. They get dangerous and don't live long. That's not everyone, of course, but it happens. I'm a has-been, I'll admit, but dying while you're on top is still dying. I'll pass. I don't really talk to any of them. I know Zara's from the circuit, and we couldn't ask for a tougher lady. I don't know the younger guys, but I've been watching Nico. Good to see someone doing it for the love of the race. Oh, well, past my prime by any measure. I started late, too. Not like the kids out there now. Some of them are too young. It's a cutthroat business. I've seen some of them burn out after a year. They get dangerous and don't live long. That's not everyone, of course, but it happens. I'm a has-been, I'll admit, but dying while you're on top is still dying. I'll pass. I don't really talk to any of them. I know Zara's from the circuit, and we couldn't ask for a tougher lady. I don't know the younger guys, but I've been watching Nico. Good to see someone doing it for the love of the race. All right, then. No need to get all confrontational. What are we, sand people? You wouldn't find much fight left in me anyway. Then race for it! By the force! What do you think an old man like me would have? Take it all. Now leave me to my drinking. I don't think we have much to talk about. Not if I can help it.
Well, fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play? My name is Furco Nellis. My vice is Bazak. I'm sure you do, but I won't have answers. I leave other people to their business, and they leave me to mine. Really, you'll have to seek information elsewhere, but if you want some recreation, I've cards ready to play. Must I? An opinion would draw attention to myself. The Sith have shown what happens to things that draw their attention. All right. But remember that there isn't much fun on Tatooine that isn't life-threatening. Come back if you like a game.
Huh? Who are you then? The only new people that come to Junix Nard's Cantina are long-time losers and bounty hunters. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep any blaster fire to a minimum. Zerka Corporation only worries about keeping their own stores full. I don't have much on hand.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional Science-Tech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query, would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Ukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership. Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Ukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat. Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into my history. Neither outcome is beneficial to me. Assurance. I am fully autonomous, but lack resources. I will grant loyal service in exchange for proper maintenance. As well, it is rare that I am able to utilize my full array of abilities. You seem likely to give me the opportunity to do so. Extrapolation. You are no farmer or diplomat. You are armed and comfortable as such. We will mesh well. Explanation. It is rare for a droid to resist an owner in this way. Doubtless the Ithorian considers my stubbornness an embellishment to add interest to a seemingly mundane protocol droid. Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining. Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
Sounds like you've got a faulty droid on your hands.
Gee, that doesn't sound suspicious at all. Warehouse workers have a bad habit of paying off their debts with other people's property, you know?
That was totally uncalled for.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you? Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master. Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation. Translation. 98% probability that members of the miniature organics tribe are being held by Sand People, Master. Doubtless he wishes assistance. Translation. 2% probability that the miniature organic is simply looking for trouble and needs to be blasted. That may be wishful thinking on my part, Master.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization. Look, it's for your own good. Zerka Corporation will not accept liability if Sand People run you down. You know, I agree with you, but Zerka Corporation just doesn't want the headache. Besides, I couldn't let you pass if I wanted to. The gate lock needs to be swiped with your authorization. Sorry. Only one place, and it means dangerous work. Go to the Zerka office for a hunting license. They sell them for Father's Lodge. Hurry it up, will you? You're not getting through here until I see the proper authorization. Well, let's see it. Come on. All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift. Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes, repairing his droids. If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies. Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough. You're just another of his buddies from that hunting club. I know your kind. You all cover for each other, I bet. Well, he can do what he wants. He'll get what he deserves. I bought my own license just so I could see that he did. Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart. Oh, I'll be long gone soon enough. The next shuttle to anywhere, really. I've had it with cleaning up his messes, repairing his droids. If he lives, he can try and get by on his own. I doubt he'll last long with no one to listen to his lies. I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed. Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. Now if you could... Oh no, not you. Just my luck. Look, I don't want any trouble, I just need a little help. Well, it would appear that I've worn out my welcome with my wife Marlena. She fixes my droids. Fixed them good this time.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. swear she was right. Something about me not following her archaic rules for proper conduct in a marriage. I swear I never saw this coming. You know, now really isn't the time for a lecture. Of course, I might be more receptive after I'm rescued. The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if I move from this spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
Commentary. I say we blast the meatbag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meatbags. Except for the Master, of course.
I'd, really appreciate a bit of help. Please? What? Why? Well, what did I do to you? So you just want me to die? That is just so typical of the people I meet. And marry. Thanks a lot. Well, fine. I'll stay pretty much right here, I guess. You can just get lost. I'll... You're kidding, right? Right? Come on. Nobody looks out for their neighbor anymore. Well, if this is it, I'd rather get it over with and maybe take you out with me. So let's see how these rigged-out droids like me jumping around. Hopefully the explosion kills you, too.